Welcome, welcome, welcome. We back like cook crack, and I am the plug. My name is Anthony That Dude Johnson. I'm sitting here with my co-host, LV. I'm sorry, LV the Great, Mr. Shabazz himself. Sorry, we had a couple of shots, man. We did have a couple of shots. We was talking shit before we started. But so this is the smartest dumb people. We back like cook crack, and we got a lot to talk about. So we missed last week, really, well, the last couple of weeks because LV has some business things he had to take care of. He's back, so we going hard today. So first thing,
call that business.
Yeah.
Oh man, that Rona is real, man. Fuck with motherfuckers. Fuck with your heard. Yeah.
So we gonna start off. We want to talk about the Jeezy versus Gucci battle, rap battle. We wanted to do a reaction video. We wanted to watch it together, but like we said, the Great himself was down bad, so we couldn't. So I'm gonna start it off by saying the versus battle to me. I know people gonna get mad at me, but I felt like Jeezy did cop. You know what I mean? And I felt like people saying that it's fake. I don't know if it was fake or not, but in my heart of all hearts, I felt like Jeezy was scared of Gucci, and that's just my real opinion. Now everybody's saying Jeezy did that for business purposes, but I felt like if anything, it hurt Jeezy's brand and his business because he didn't even stand. He wasn't standing up for himself at all. Like he didn't even stand up for himself. You don't let a man sit across the room from you and call you a bitch over and over again without saying something back. You don't have to attack him.
No, I don't think he's called him a bitch.
Man, he called him a bitch. He called him a crab. I gotta say this. He called him a crab. And, well, I'm saying that's what was said. but I try not to use that word. Because we sitting in the presence.
There's different meanings to that word. That's not only time.
He was gang banging. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
I don't know, sir.
He was gang banging.
I don't know, sir. Because if he feel like
They're
that,
gonna come in.
because if he feel like that Jeezy was hating because they both from Atlanta, and he seen him coming up out of Atlanta, and then Jeezy started hating and trying to pull him back down in the barrel, that will make him a crab, not gang associated.
But it was gang associated. But
why can you
because
say
you know why? Because like you say, you don't want to air our dirty laundry, and I feel like that's the angle you're taking. Because the reality of it is, Gucci's a blood, Jeezy's a crip. This is the reality of it.
Right.
He called him that name multiple times.
Okay, but you got Bloods and Crips that's actually from Omaha. You have niggas that's Crips that will say if a nigga is acting like a crab in a barrel, they will say he has a crab mentality.
Your opinion is very watered down.
How?
It's not
Because it's a
reality.
fact. Because what the thing is that you looking from one angle. Jeezy and Gucci was beefing over business.
Yeah, of course.
And so they wasn't beefing over it wasn't gang related.
Of course.
It wasn't gang related at all.
Nobody thinks that.
It was business related.
Nobody
so if you
thinks
have
that.
a business related issue, and someone calls you a crab in that business related issue, why would you then tie it to a gang when it was business related?
It was
Because
gang
it was
related.
because no, I don't think it was gang.
I'm saying that word was.
I don't think it was gang.
That
related.
word was. I'm saying
yeah,
like.
of course you're gonna use some derogatory terms when you come at a nigga.
That's all I was saying. And we're not gonna just
But you
make it about that word. I'm saying how disrespectful he is being to Jeezy in general. He was calling him pussy ass nigga, and I
during the raps.
During the raps.
Okay, it's a rap battle.
And he told that nigga he a pussy after the rap when he was waiting for Jeezy to start the music. Soft ass nigga.
I mean, but there's a reason behind that. It ain't like he was just getting that off. Like, we gotta remember that Jeezy put out that shit. Whoever go get that chain, I'm gonna pay him. Nigga try to go get that chain, he got popped. This nigga had to kill a nigga.
All right, so
and that nigga and a nigga died.
So because I attempted to kill you, which make it even more obvious, nigga, you better watch how you talk to me.
What I'm saying is this here. It's me, you, we going through it. Shit. I send somebody after you. You end up having to kill that nigga. Bro, like
I can't be in the same room with you.
What I'm saying is you will never be the same person. We don't know Jeezy. if Gucci killed a motherfucker before that or not. But you just can't kill a motherfucker and go to sleep every night the same way. You hear me?
Of
So
course.
Gucci, that's what was coming out of Gucci. Nigga, shit. Nigga, you pushed the limit to where I had to kill a nigga. So I watched the video today of Gucci talking about that. I watched Jeezy talking about it. Jeezy was also, don't get me wrong, he like, nigga, we both rich. He said it's gonna take a whole lot of a nigga to actually, for a nigga just to antagonize me on the stage or on the video. It's gonna take a lot out of me to come out of my character to actually ignore that I got kids and I got a family and that I'm rich, to come out of my character to have to put myself in a position to go back to the joint.
And don't
You know what I'm saying?
get me wrong. I personally, coming
These
from
niggas is
them,
rich,
I
they grown.
personally,
You feel
I
me? They got
personally,
kids.
coming from that environment, I've bitten the bullet many times. So I'm not saying what Jeezy did was necessarily wrong. It just, I felt like it hurt the image of who he portrayed himself to be.
Do you want peace?
Man.
Yeah.
Okay.
These rappers been out for almost
20 years.
They've been
20
out for 20 and we got on them probably about 2005 or so.
Yeah,
You feel what I'm saying? It's 15 years. They different people.
TV. Do
What
you
over
want peace in the culture, entertainment,
I ain't gonna put
in
it
the
like
culture
that.
period?
I want the piece like this here.
But no.
But
You can't say that. Let me tell you why.
Can't say what?
Because these same rich niggas that we speaking
What am
on, I'm about to break it down. These same rich
No, what am I
niggas
saying,
that we
though?
speaking on, I'm about to break it down.
What I'm saying?
Let me unpack it.
And while you doing that, I'm
Unpack.
my smartest dumb people.
Yeah. Let me unpack
gonna hit the
it.
end.
Why these rich
Okay,
niggas?
sir.
Why these rich niggas is making money off of talking about murdering all day long? Why these kids is out here imitating that
Right.
art? You
Right.
can't. I want you to live up to that art you're speaking on. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
I can't paint.
Ask that.
Okay,
No,
but
we can't ask that. But we can't ask that because Lil Wayne is the definition
time
of a
out.
straight
Do
swear
you
man.
want
But his
peace?
music is so
Hold on,
hard.
time out.
Are we running up
Do
on
you want
motherfucking
peace?
goddamn Tom Cruise talking about he doing Mission Impossible shit?
No,
man,
why you got
let's
me.
be real.
You got
Hold on,
me.
time out.
Yeah.
Listen, and then we had
got
unpacked
me.
this before. Motherfuckers ain't running up on the R&B singers saying you ain't fucking them bitches. You feel me? You know what I'm saying?
fucking all them bitches?
Motherfucker, you fucking all them bitches right there. You got all these bitches hearing all the screaming
Right.
and everybody
Right.
hear your name.
Right.
Come on, man. And you got to put the woman
Oh.
first, but you divorced.
Right.
And some of these songs.
Hey, you're right.
What
And some
hold
of these
up.
lifestyles ain't adding up. Now you
right.
can't be serenading
You gotta hit the comments.
on one hand, and then on the other hand, you can't even hold a marriage together. But you'll sit up and caroon to a motherfucker. Put your woman first.
right.
Meet me at the altar, and you single. Ain't never been married.
Oh.
Now they can sing that, but when
Right.
it comes to rap music, we got to be the gangster.
Everything gotta be real.
of gangster.
Everything gotta be real now. Right. No.
Mission Impossible. But if we're gonna speak
What
on,
up, Andre?
but if we're gonna speak on what you're talking about, Mission Impossible, our culture promotes
We
violence.
personalize shit.
Yes, but the problem with the culture is when a nigga tell me I shot 5 niggas in the driveway at work. I want you to do that.
Real,
I
man.
want you to really do it.
You
I want you
know
to
it
really
ain't.
listen. I want you to really do
hey,
it.
you
I
know when
personally-
that really happens, you gotta put yourself up. You're not on Front Street no more. Only a couple
But-
niggas that I know that
But
finally
when,
got away with that.
but when we was on the last live that we did together before the quarantine, you was like you wanted to see the cease of violence. So how can you want to see a cease of violence, but the only thing that you can respect from a disrespect is violence? And so there was a moment where everybody felt like a man got disrespected. The man showed restraint and peace.
Yeah, you're right.
Right.
And
You're
and,
right.
and showed that.
Right.
But that what he showed as in a sense of peaceness and understanding and resilience is now being shined upon.
It's not respected. Me
It's
and you
not
was just on the phone
respected.
2 nights ago, right? And
Yeah.
we talked about it. Man, our people are fucking. Look, the back of the shirt.
Turn around.
Hit it with the back of the shirt, man. We're
this
promoting
is
right
one of-
now.
and this is one
mental
of the-
illness is real amongst our
This
people.
is one of the
Our
bipolar
people are hurt.
niggas. But go ahead.
Bipolar?
Oh, bipolar.
Hey,
You
hold
was
on.
on the north end side on the thing that talking about we got to stop this killing. Young Mo, King Von.
Hold on. So Brandy said, why do we want people to really be that way? Though, why do we enjoy that? Because we do. Like, our people are hurt. Me and Leland was just sitting on the phone 2 nights ago. And we were talking about how our people are hurt. Just we said mental illness is real. Our people don't think that they have mental illness. Like, we love the bullshit. We want the shit to go just like the King Von and Quando Rondo shit. We want it to end like that because that's entertainment to us. I don't agree with it. You know, I'm always trying to put something positive. I'm trying to put something healthy in your body, make motherfuckers think right. But our people don't want that. Like,
Yeah.
they'll like my shit all day and then put up another motherfucking thing about some chitlins.
And eating McDonald's.
You see what I'm saying? Eat
Booty
McDonald's
noodles,
and all
some
that.
booty
It's
noodles,
all
some
this
booty
good
noodles,
shit
some booty noodles.
is just something to
Oh,
talk
yeah.
about.
Joshua, I still what I said.
Our
Yeah.
people
You said
love
booty noodles.
the bullshit, man. We love it.
Now I'm gonna say something because you know what I'm saying. I love my people, and I always got to say something in our defense. That the love of violence have always been around.
I hear you, buddy.
the-
Salute the buddy. Go ahead.
The Olympics, the original love of the Olympics
Right.
comes from violence. It wasn't people in a race saying who can jump the longest.
Right.
They were putting warriors in there with lions.
Right.
They were putting warriors in there with individuals. And these stadiums will be packed. The Coliseum held millions of people, and they'd be packed
Right.
from scholars. And it wasn't no peasants. We talking about scholars from worldwide would come
Right.
to the Coliseums and watch these men
You know,
fight.
I hear what he said.
This
Like,
nigga is going. He always go back to
Right.
before BC or some shit. We talk about 2020.
But we
still the same
thing
people,
that,
is what he's
but
saying.
the thing that
Yeah.
because you and us, we normally try to tie it to black people, but violence is inbred and ingrained in
Yeah,
everybody.
It's ingrained in us, yes.
And so
Yes. I hear where you're coming from.
I get it.
Here we go,
that
bro.
is, and so I'm saying that because I got to speak up for my people now, even though we may be.
I don't think it's about our people. It's about the culture of hip hop, not our people.
why hip hop though.
Because that was the fucking verses of hip hop.
Hold on. Before y'all even
What do
say
you
that, before
mean?
you
That's
keep
what
going,
we're talking
I
about.
want to know.
But they talk about violence
I want
and
y'all all to
other
go in and tell us who y'all think won. Who y'all
Yeah,
think
let's talk
won?
about that
Easy and
too.
Gucci.
Now let's
Who
talk
y'all
about that
thought won?
too.
But go ahead.
All right,
Go
so
ahead.
let's talk about who won.
Well, hold on. Before we go to who won, we also got to touch on that Gucci Man was snitching.
I hear you, Ty. It is backwards. Go ahead.
Gucci Man was snitching on stage.
Nah.
He's
He
telling
he was
millions of
he was
people
getting down with the get
that
down.
somebody was in a conspiracy in cahoots to have him murdered.
Hey, hold on. But he got off of that, so he really ain't snitching.
But
All that
now
guy-
he got off the murder,
'Cause
but
he-
the person who is
Hey, they had an interview. He
But-
said that nigga deserved to be in a box.
But the
He can
person,
talk about it.
yeah, he
They ain't
deserves
really
that's
snitching, though.
self-defense.
Yeah.
But what about the culprit? What about the What about the co-conspirator of the murder that there's no statute of limitation on? Jeezy ain't off.
But
If
they
they can
can't-
get proof,
They can't prove it.
you got a man up there telling them.
No, but he don't know. The only nigga that can tell the truth is in a box right now, and that's just the truth.
You got a
know?
nigga up there telling
Yeah,
Jeezy. You got a
yeah.
nigga up there. You got
Yeah.
Gucci Man sitting here telling Jeezy, you sent somebody to kill me.
Right.
Send some more niggas.
Right.
I killed them too.
Right.
If Jeezy
Right.
supposed to say, hell yeah, nigga, I sent them to kill you.
Jeezy-
and then you,
Jeezy ain't playing
and then
that
you
game,
got
right.
talking about you smoke, pokey, low. Nigga just killed my nigga I sent to kill you. Now I'm about to kill you. Is that how that was supposed to play out?
The crazy part is
Is that how that's supposed
the
to
crazy
play
part
out?
is that's what the people want.
That's what
man.
the people
The
want.
people want that, man.
Some
They want that beef.
WWE
Alright.
shit.
So
Go ahead.
you point valid, clear. I
Some
understand.
WWE
No,
shit.
I'm gonna say it. I need
What
to start.
point is valid and
But
clear?
listen. I'm
What
about to.
point?
No, you want to argue just to fucking
No, I
argue.
just want to know what point.
I'm telling this man he's right. What do you mean I'm right?
I'm
Tell me
talking
why I'm
about
right.
What point are you saying that's
I'm
valid
fucking
and clear?
telling you you're right.
Which one?
You have a valid point with saying that we promote violence, and in the same sense, don't understand they can't live up to the art trying to imitate life. That's basically what you're saying. You're
No, I
saying
didn't say that, but go ahead.
What are you saying?
I didn't say that.
What are you saying? Didn't he
I thought
say?
you wanted to move on to the second subject.
No,
Unless you
that's
wanna unpack
not
it.
the second subject.
I just said the next thing. Okay, you want to unpack it or you want to go?
No, I'm about to unpack this. Now,
Okay,
what
so
you
what I'm saying- so-
what you were saying
Okay.
was we expect Jeezy to live up to his name.
Right.
Why do we have to do that?
No.
That's what you were saying.
No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that you got niggas running around on one hand talking about they want peace and that they should stop the
I
violence
want
in the
peace.
culture
I want
and
peace.
that they should this and that. But then when a nigga show that there's peace, then it's not respected. And then when it's not respected, the only thing that they can respect is violence. Because then you would turn around and say that the nigga should have popped on him. The nigga should have did this on him. If I was that nigga, I would have did that on him. And so you don't respect peace. You don't want peace if you promoting violence.
I think that's a human instinct, and this I'm gonna be honest with you. The human instinct, and this is what I learned about you. The human instinct automatically tells me what I would do because it's coming out of my mouth.
Right.
But my actions would have been different if I was in the same situation. Because as we sit here and we have this dialogue, there's been plenty of times you'll say some shit as we're trying to create a brand I wouldn't approve, and I'll just do this because I don't want no parts of it. That's what Jeezy was doing. So what you're saying is exactly what I do daily.
Well,
So it sounds like you talking.
But that's-
everybody
but
talking in
that's a
tongues right
fake
now.
narrative.
Look,
Go
because
ahead.
this what you just said. You gave two scenarios. So everybody on here talking about. Let's see. Jeezy won hands down, but as a battle rapper,
Gucci.
culture, Gucci. That's Buddy. Salute to
So
Buddy.
Buddy said
Then you
Jeezy-
got Tommy Lemon said Jeezy won, but Gucci represented. Gucci conducted himself like I knew he would, though. The man put a hit
Like
on
he
his
pissed
life.
outside.
So
Gucci
hold
Man.
on.
Boom. So you seeing this two sides
So
of the
what?
coin
So
that everybody coming
what,
from.
Buddy? So when ask Buddy. So when he say Jeezy
He
won,
listening to you?
are you saying that Jeezy had the best music?
Hands down, Jeezy had the best
Or-
music. Hands down,
And that's
Jeezy
what they
had the
said.
best.
They said Jeezy
Now,
had the
it
best
depends-
music, but Gucci represented from the streets, and
He
that's
did.
what I heard all up and down. As soon as I got on, because I got on the battle late.
Mm-hmm.
My guy told me to get on there. I got on there. I got probably like the last 10, 15 minutes, so it was just music. But
Mm-hmm.
when I got on later on that night, man, I swear the first 20 comments that I seen posts on Facebook was all about that. And the whole thing was, nigga, Jeezy won, nigga, you OG if you listen to that music, whoop whoop. And then it was, nigga, you ain't from the streets if you didn't understand what Gucci was talking about. You niggas you don't understand shit if you don't.
But-
So it was already a
But Jeezy
confrontation
had a
going on.
mix. Jeezy got a mix of trap, violence, other music. To me, now this is just to me. The only thing that tipped the scale was Gucci was making it personal. He had personal songs.
Yeah.
They're in a rap battle.
But I felt like
you know what I'm
I
saying?
felt like Jeezy
That's
had
killing it.
hands
Yeah.
down. Jeezy had more classics. But I want to say this about the smartest dumb people. As we talk about
Gucci?
yeah, hell yeah.
Come on, man.
As we talk
Gucci
about
got classics.
He
I wanna-
do,
to this
but
day,
he ain't got his
I'm-
nigga
that
on.
nigga, I'm
That's
so
just my
high,
personal opinion.
smoke till I drink. That
Hey,
nigga got.
I want to say this about the smartest dumb people
relevant
before we go any
classics.
further.
Right.
Our mind is way bigger than this. We're speaking on.
Yeah, of course.
We're doing this for the culture. Like this is what's been talked about, so we're doing it for the culture. I just want y'all to understand this. We don't have to talk about two rappers because really it's a lot of shit going on in the world with COVID and other things.
They know that.
But I'm
They
saying
know
like
we
I
know these type of
I want to
topics.
make it clear that the smartest dumb people as we sit here as homeboys and we had this dialogue and we talking shit. At the end of the day, our mind is way bigger than the Gucci Man and Jeezy rap battle. It's just something
Right.
to talk about because that's what was hot today or
But-
yesterday.
But go ahead. I'm sorry.
I'm just saying, like, I just wanted to explain that because we sound like social media
No.
as we go back and
What we
forth, right?
sound like-
But I'm like,
well, to me, hold on.
No,
What
but I
we
just
sound
wanted to- I just wanted to
hold on,
clarify.
time out. What we sound like
We
is
got
what's the
people
problem
here,
in
man.
our culture today.
Yeah.
Where niggas is killing each other.
Yeah.
Where you have one man take the high road and another man taking the low road, and then you have his friends, his family, the community, peers, everything, telling this man that he got marked out. Telling this man that he should have popped off. Telling this man that once it's up there and stuck there, I wouldn't give a fuck how I went. If it was me, I would have murdered this nigga. And not only fans, his peers in the rap community.
Right.
And so, motherfuckers, and when he's going on tour and he's talking on radio shows, they are still talking about the beef.
Right.
And they're not talking about the unity. They're not talking about the
Well, the Breakfast
squashing.
Club.
Right.
Shout out to the Breakfast Club. The Breakfast Club did.
They're not talking about that.
Charlamagne the God. Shout out to Charlamagne the God. He definitely was talking about the unity.
I didn't see Judy on there. I seen
So,
him
hold
on.
on.
Go ahead.
Let's hit Sis off. Sis said, Janice said, it takes more strength to walk away than it does to throw a punch. That's acting out of emotion. Brandy said, was it based on music or how they conducted themselves?
It was based on music, Brad.
The conduction, right? Because the conduction was cool.
It was music, but the people don't want that.
They don't want that.
This is why we've been having this conversation.
And so we make it seem like, well, just about some social media shit. No, because that same mentality we take out into the neighborhood.
Right,
We
right.
don't respect honor and understanding. The
promise
only
we
thing
don't.
that we respect
We
is
heard it.
violence.
Hold on.
And so
Turn
if
around.
don't
Give us
nobody,
the shirt one more time. Give us the shirt one more time, man. The mental illness is real, man. I swear, young
that mental
people.
illness.
We
is that
mental. We
the
want
mental-
$20 a shirt.
We want the controversy.
the
And I
mental-
can't knock us because we've
Go
been
ahead,
groomed
go
to do
ahead.
this. But go ahead.
No, go ahead.
We've been trained and groomed. That's all I wanted to say. We've been trained and groomed for this.
And
Go
so
ahead.
the mental illness is to act like you want peace, but you can't understand peace.
Right.
That's fuck Jeezy, fuck
We want
Gucci.
the truth, but
We
you
don't
don't
know them
understand the truth.
We don't
we
know
gotta
them
we
niggas.
gotta find this book.
We don't know them
But
niggas.
I'm telling you, this book will help us break it down if we at least suggested the book. You know the book because me and you keep having this conversation. The book that Antoine Fisher's psychologist told him he must read when he was being abused by his family members and his foster. It was something about slavery embedded in us. Like we're,
Yeah.
I can't remember what,
Yeah.
but we have. I'm gonna find that book and I'm gonna talk about it because like what you're saying, Leland, is exactly what it is.
I'm gonna read one off.
Okay.
All right. My guy B, shouts out to you. Shouts out to the Turkey Trap, the original and only trap. Don't y'all get that twisted. Hit my guy up.
Lester Vaughn in the building.
He said,
Salute to Michael Rollins, my guy. What up, bro?
shout him out. Big on my bro, big bro, Bug, love you. He said, my nigga B said, not to change the subject, but it's kind of similar. Did y'all see Mike Tyson Boosie interview? It was very interesting.
No, it was, but you're 100% right. I love that interview. I watched it like 6 times myself. And that's low key, B, as you say that, that's why I said mental illness is real. Mike Tyson is the one that's not teaching me. Mike Tyson is the one that's making mental illness aware within the community of black people. So when I watch the Hot Box, I'm learning like, damn, I fucked up too. But I never really thought about it. But I still, like, even my mental illness showed up today when I'm like, Jesus should have beat Gucci ass. That's mental illness. Why? Like you said, like Leland, it ain't for everybody. But some people that been traumatized and have PTSD from real life situations. Not saying you haven't, but I'm saying like that shit hunted me and it still hunts me to this day.
Right.
So I have to live by a certain code that I don't even want to uphold myself. But I'm saying that's what Mike Tyson
Like
was
when you
speaking on
talking about the old you and the young you on
Yes,
the commercial
yes.
the other day, right?
Okay.
But I'm
Okay.
saying like, so as B's talking about what Mike Tyson in the Booty interview, that's exactly what I still go through every day.
What up, Brian?
Because I'm trying to get to the place of Mike Tyson. Like,
What's up,
nigga,
Boots Douglas?
I'm trying to get to the place of Mike Tyson like I'm fucked up. I'm fucked up.
Hold on. Ola said,
And I
y'all
agree
say
with
no-
Ola.
Hold on. Ola said, y'all say no violence, but when Jeezy didn't respond,
Y'all called him
Y'all
soft.
called him soft. Hey, I didn't call him soft, but I understand
The
exactly where it come
culture,
from. Because
millions
that's
of
what they
people,
want, right?
his peers
Right.
called
What
him
up, Yolanda?
soft. Well, all right. So just to touch on that Mike Tyson shit real quick. Now, first of all, you got to understand that shit edited. That first of all. We didn't get to see Boosie true response. I seen an interview with Boosie. Like Boosie said, I wasn't worried about Mike.
Right.
I ain't doing no boxing. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
Webby,
But that's
hold
why
on.
he's sick,
Webby,
though.
but Webby
And
wasn't
so-
playing that.
no.
Webby
And so-
wasn't
Webby
playing
is
that,
on Mike
though.
Tyson.
No, Webby went on his own live and said he didn't like it, nigga. Boosie, I'm mad at you for even letting you talk to him like
Because-
that. We
but-
got bullets for niggas like that.
But here you
Fuck
have.
Mike. That's what Webby
but
said,
what
but
we
we'll leave that
seen
alone.
was a discourse and this is what we can't have no more.
No,
Mike
man.
Tyson was not in
Mike,
this course.
Let me tell you
It was
about
not
Mike,
in
and I don't want to switch it. Man, Mike, they didn't let Mike off the leash. He be having all them white boys on this motherfucking shit.
Not
They ain't
saying
racist or
nothing.
and don't say none of them. But these niggas that been coming on lately, he on their neck.
He go
They
aggressive.
they be like, Mike, well, you ain't like that. He like, hey, how you fuck you talking about I ain't like that? You don't fucking know me. You fucking whoop and then he told Boosie is you gay. You fucking talking about Dwayne Wade or something. Look, everybody got that. Man, Mike, they let Mike off the leash on his own people, man. But that's just my shit.
I think it's
I know
more.
so.
I think it's more or less Bootsy relates to us, so we're like his cousin
No.
Hold
that
on.
comes to the house.
Mike,
So
Mike
you said,
was-
these white
Mike was out of line, man.
He
Hold on,
was,
so
but
let-
You think
got-
just because you're on there, you'll knock a nigga out, man.
Hold
Somebody
on.
do something to you.
I got a question.
That's what I kind of got a
But
look.
TJ
That's what I wanted to see the controversy. I wanted to see Boosie for that thing.
But I'm
told
saying,
him,
I get exactly what you're saying, but I'm saying maybe Mike, and I'm just trying to find the other shoe. Maybe Mike is like, I can talk to Tory like that. This is my people.
All right, but hold
I'm
on.
gonna
So
say something. You
is
gonna
it
knock
to
me out.
ask? So is it disrespectful for another man?
Right, oh,
Is
you
it
gonna get hurt.
disrespectful for another man to ask another man, is it homosexual?
Yes.
Most
Huh?
definitely.
Yes.
Okay.
On a show
So
like
without-
that, in that manner.
in that environment.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, because
You asked the fucking
because on
question.
some real shit. Because on some real shit, a motherfucker ass bitches all day. You fuck with bitches?
Yeah, but it's
You
hey. Most of the
you
time when
get-
you do that, you trying to get somewhere, you trying to do something.
Mike
He
had
asked
an
that
agenda,
man.
'cause
No,
he was trying to
he
stick
asked
up
that
for
man
his
because
daughter.
no, he was trying to stick up for
No, he's
Dwayne Wade.
his daughter,
His daughter,
and he was
his
saying
daughter-
it in an
Tory don't know.
insulting
He don't
way.
know that. That
His daughter
story.
LBGT, right?
And his daughter wanted to come on the show and talk to Boosie himself.
And so
And
his
he said,
daughter
"I'll do it
interviewed
myself."
Boosie also.
It don't matter, Mike. Your daughter wasn't there the
She
whole
put the
time.
battery pack in.
Yeah, that's
She
it.
put the door cell.
You know
She
damn
put
well
the door
Boosie
cell.
wasn't on that. You know how this whole Dwayne Wade and Gabriel Union and that son thing been playing everybody, how they've been pushing that shit.
Well, I tell you what,
So,
that shit got me
that's
blocked
why
from a couple
Boosie
people.
came the way he
Because
came.
I'm on some Boosie shit. That shit got me blocked from a couple people because I don't
It
agree
is.
with the way.
All I said, Mike was dead wrong. What got you blocked? You was on some Boosie shit?
No, I'm talking about how Dwayne Wade is raising his son. I got blocked from Facebook
His
once.
daughter.
Boy, if you
We being PC.
Now you-
What we talking about? We can't talk about Kill White. We can't talk about nothing else.
Ha!
You know what I'm saying? What are you talking about?
Hey,
daughter.
LB,
We gotta pay
hey,
respect.
LB the great.
We gotta be respectful. We gotta be respectful.
Hey, what it is, everybody got their opinion.
regardless of the gender.
So is his son is we have to call his son her
LB is crazy.
or his daughter?
Here trans. I don't know. I don't know.
All right, that's
you
good.
gotta respect.
Hey, we ain't fucking with that. All right,
We
so,
gotta be respectful.
so who won the rap battle? Who won the
Who won the rap
rap
battle?
battle?
Who y'all thought? Everybody.
I feel
I've
like
seen a lot
Jeezy
of
did.
Jeezy won.
I feel like
man,
Jeezy
that's
won.
just
I go
and that's
with
just
Gucci.
me. Man,
Go ahead.
ain't no way. When I heard it was even a rap battle, it was like I don't even need to watch it, man. We know that
Jeezy
Jeezy
got too many
picked,
hits.
man. Come
But
on,
Gucci was coming at
The
him
problem-
like an actual battle.
No, but listen.
Right.
No, but
That's
listen.
what they say.
This is
That's
not. This
what
is
they
not
say.
a rap battle. This is nigga. Who got the
Verse
best
for
songs?
verse. Verse for verse.
No.
The best song.
Who got the now? If we talking about catalog, okay.
That's what.
But this not.
Leland, this is a fact. The versus battle is catalog. This is a fact. I can promise you.
No.
It's not about
Not
the
when
actual
you have-
content in the lyrics.
But when you
at
have
all.
someone in a
How
catalog,
the fuck you have Brandy and Monica have a battle? How do you have Paula? What's the motherfucker that got the
Oh, I
pies?
hear Jeezy. I hear Gucci. I got two G's.
Listen,
hold on.
Jeezy.
Matter of fact, I got 3 G's.
I would expect.
hold on,
I got
hold on.
three
The verses is
Jeezys.
definitely catalog.
Hold on, time out. Now I can understand that. I can understand, but
How the fuck?
But then when a rapper come in and takes it off catalog, when he takes it out of
What's
the
off
corporate-
catalog? What's
when-
out of catalog?
when
What
you-
Jeezy was doing? He
when-
got 100
no,
mixtapes.
No.
I hear you, Ty.
Hold on, no.
I mean, Gucci. Gucci
No,
had 100
when-
Stay
mixtapes.
quiet
you-
down. I said, but
When you make actual reference to the person you battling, is no longer catalog.
It's not battle rap, bro. Shout out to Ola. Ola, it's
they
not
use-
battle rap.
So some of this.
you can't battle rap with verses that you already then wrote 15 years ago.
But
It's
still
not
in
battle
catalog.
rap. No, it's
It gotta be
catalog.
catalog.
It's catalog.
It gotta
I
be.
swear
I
to
gotta
God.
agree with dude.
All right, hold on, time out. All right, hold on.
I hear where you coming from.
All right, hold on, time out. So say there
Fucking,
is.
the old black women with
rap
it.
battles?
The old R&B
Time
singers
out.
with it.
It's
How the fuck
actual-
is that a first battle?
It's actual battle rap.
Monica and Brandy
Our
went
actual
against each
battle
other.
rap.
How the fuck is that battle rap?
But they didn't
It's
have
battle
no
Stevie.
beef. That changed it. You talking about
Monica
two
and
people?
Brandy been beefing for
They ain't
years.
been beefing. What the fuck they gonna beef for? This nigga shit somebody in the
We
Because
talking-
the girl is
we
small, the
talking-
boy is
hold on,
small.
hold on.
They
Y'all
been
going-
beefing.
Hold on.
We're talking about gangster raps.
Hold on,
Let's get
time
back
out.
to gangster
Hold on,
rap.
time
Well,
out.
he's talking about the
Hold
versus
on.
battle
How
as a
can you
battle,
com-
like
how
the rap.
can
And I'm
you
like,
compare
the-
somebody that sent somebody to kill
said
you
Jeezy had hits.
and you
That's why
killed
Jeezy
them
won.
That's the
and
point.
compare that
The
to
point is-
Monica,
so listen to this.
industry
So
battle.
listen,
on the
so listen
same
to this. Check
fucking
this out.
show.
Jeezy came on there. He had a view. I watched a 30-minute interview of him today, and he was
Okay.
talking about when he came on. He was hoping, wishing and praying that Gucci didn't come with that verse. He knew he had it. He knew he had
I
it.
seen
tough.
it, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he
'Cause he
came
knew
with
it was gonna be a
Now,
killer.
that makes it more like battle, but
At the end,
it's
it's
more
catalog.
catalog.
It's catalog,
though.
bro.
You see what I'm saying? But I understand it.
I can't-
Come on,
I
man.
don't
Monica
know.
and
I'm gonna have to
Brandy,
disagree
they
with
was
that.
beefing
Cause
over
battle
the
We
rap-
don't have to agree to
We can.
disagree.
Hey, Ola, man.
He
tell
said
him,
that it's battle
me,
rap,
Me
but
and Ola
some
watch
of
battle rap all the time. The URL.
Dog, I
shit
love
like
it. Nigga, I watch
So
KOD TV,
they
URL.
sit there and they make shit specifically for you.
About
That's a battle
them.
rap.
Right.
That was catalog.
But
all
now-
them
catalog-
verses was just to see what was
Versus
the
this
best
who got
verse.
verse.
DMX and Snoop
Hold on.
Dogg.
Best verse.
What do they have against
What
each
was the
other?
best verse?
Hold on, just let me
Nothing.
sneak one in
Absolutely.
before we switch up. Okay, so with that said, when you watch battle rap,
Right.
there are some battlers that have a personal beef.
Man, no.
And
no.
then- and then
But
you
even
have-
if they don't got a personal beef, they sit at home before that motherfucking battle and make specific rhymes.
Now, this is
for
old
you.
music. This
Hold on.
is catalog.
Hold on,
For
time
you.
out. Hold on, time out.
For you,
But-
Lily,
right.
we had a battle rap.
Right.
And I'm sitting at home,
But-
but everything I say when I come to that motherfucking that contest or that battle is gonna be about you.
Right, because if we have something personal,
Right.
but now if you battling someone
Not
else,
even nothing personal.
then you
This
may,
is battle rap.
You may say some shit that's about that person, but random. That's lies. But it's different than when two people have a personal beef and they talking facts about each other.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. This was all catalog. A lot of Jesus
But Gucci
wouldn't
was
have
talking
nothing about
facts.
Gucci.
Hey.
Gucci the one that brought it and made it personal when he came with that verse.
I want to say this before we get out of this. So again, with the merchandise situation, we're about to jump topics. I felt like we did a good job with the Gucci and
What time is
Jeezy. No, we're about to jump topics. We got
Okay,
another
I
topic.
got
We're jumping topics to the.
we was in
the
this
other
thing.
shit.
Go ahead.
All right,
Yeah.
but I wanted to let you have to stay in the live in order to get the merchandise. Okay.
Damn.
So we have two topics. We need our comments.
Dude versus the fans. Y'all lose.
No.
No, I'm playing.
Don't do that. All right, we jump the topic. All right, so the next topic, I should have had the graphic to put up, but I don't. It's the Will Smith and the original Aunt Viv. Did you see the clip, Tori? I'm sorry,
No.
I'm blindsiding
No.
it. To
I've
you right
done
now.
a little looking into it over the years because I always wanted to know because I always liked the original Aunt Viv. But
I'm about to break it down to you, and you give your opinion.
elaborate, my brother.
Yes. So what happened was the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air had a reunion, and the original Aunt Viv, the darker one,
Yeah, the dark one.
Will Smith, she was being abused at home. This is her story. She was being abused at home. She was pregnant, and Will Smith said to the producers that she was difficult to work with.
Right.
So they decided to not renew her contract.
Right.
She didn't
Yeah.
talk to nobody from the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air for 27 years until recently they did the reunion.
Right.
And she asked Will, and she told Will, she said, Will, you ruined my career because
Right.
you told these white people that I am a difficult black woman to work with.
How dare you?
So, yeah, how dare you? I
How
agree.
dare you say that?
I didn't say it, sir.
No, I'm fucking with you.
So basically, I'm speaking on the powerful
Say
moment.
that,
The
say
powerful
that.
moment of healing is so real. Mental illness is real. We got it on our shirt. The power of mentally healing is basically unleashing the chains that hold you back from hate or anger.
Right.
So that's what the moment her and Will Smith had was dope because she said to Will, like, you ruined my career. It's like, I never knew that. And this is the first time they met and talked because they don't
He
talk.
knew that.
He that's what we're gonna talk about. But
You think he knew that?
Fuck
I
that.
don't know. I don't know, but
How you don't know?
Let me finish the
If
dialogue.
you said she didn't go to work with, she disappeared, Mo. You know you had something to do with it.
Yeah, but he said at the time he didn't know that he was going to ruin her career. I don't know if he. That's neither here nor there.
Yeah,
I'm saying that.
but
Hey,
you gotta add that
Man, you
into
can
it.
say certain things.
You gotta break
he
the whole
probably said
thing
that
down.
to the producers, but we know that he could have just went and talked to her, right?
Yeah.
You gotta break the
Okay.
whole thing down. You can't just.
That's what I'm trying to. Y'all
All right,
cut
go
me.
ahead.
So basically, after that, she couldn't get a job in Hollywood. They decided to not renew her contract, and then she came back to the
But they
reunion.
all saying Will was wrong already.
Yeah,
Man,
hell
I
yeah.
know.
Will was wrong as
Will was
fuck.
wrong as fuck.
And I feel like Will actually owe her back because
Why wouldn't you give her back? You got the bag.
extremely wealthy.
You
Matter of fact, you
extremely
get her a
wealthy.
job. You give her a little. Here's $500,000. Matter of fact, here we doing this movie.
Fuck that. She old now. Give her the bag.
Give her the bag.
She old. That was 20 years ago.
Yeah, she deserved it back
Yeah,
though,
she deserved it back.
because dark skin
And she was great.
was the best,
And she was great. I
hands
promise.
down.
She was
And
great.
to this
Dark-
day, that's a
Did
debate.
she
I
have
really-
an
I
impact?
didn't watch
Did she
the
have
show
an
like that.
impact on you?
She was athletic. She could dance. She could sing. She was very
You
well
seen her
spoken.
hooping or
Right,
something?
she was very
Yeah,
well
she,
spoken.
you see the bitch doing the dance.
She was very
Come
well
on, man! Don't make me do a TikTok tomorrow. The motherfucker.
man.
There you go.
The-
That
Let me
talking.
see you do my dance. And 100,000 pounds. Like,
But yeah,
nigga, how you see Aunt Viv do anything athletic?
she was dancing. She was a ballet dancer. You ain't never watched
On
Fresh
the
Prince?
show.
You ain't never watched Fresh Prince?
I must
Will
not
Smith.
have. I ain't seen the motherfucker in the tutu on there yet.
We live with watching none of that right
Man,
now.
Yeah,
dog,
that
you
was the
bugging.
dog.
She was supposed to be. She was very.
All right,
But listen,
The
let's.
nigga said he vowed to take care of her from this point on. I hope so.
But
Shit,
listen,
it
Because she
It
wasn't
shouldn't
woman
have
enough
took
to
this
take
long.
care of her motherfucking self.
It shouldn't
But
have
go
took this
ahead,
long.
TV.
all right, but listen, I'm not
Yeah, I'm
done.
gonna let you-
I'm
I'm
not
gonna
done.
let you touch.
Let me
Go
unpack
ahead,
it.
go
Let me
ahead,
unpack
go
this.
ahead, go ahead.
Like as you
We only
said.
got an hour.
No, we got 19 minutes.
It take
But listen,
10,
18
20, 30 minutes.
man, you talk the whole. Let me talk and unpack this
All right,
shit.
go
All
ahead.
right, let me unpack it. So,
Okay.
so basically, with the Viv situation, I kind of felt her because her skin tone alone, she's already losing the game. We know this for a fact. And then they were very happy with bringing in. I hate to use the dark skin, light skin, but they were very
Light
happy.
skin thing, yeah.
They were very happy to bring in the light
Happy
skin.
go lucky.
She's a lighter person for an audience that's broader
They do it
than
every
just
time.
black people.
They do it
White,
every time.
white
I feel like Aunt Viv, the
White audience.
dark skinned Aunt Viv, was very powerful.
They
Crazy
wanted
part
to
is how
attack
you even do that? How you even do that to us? How you just
Because we so oblivious to what's going
It was
on.
just ridiculous.
No,
Like,
them
she
niggas,
just-
they knew
Slid
that.
the white,
Viv
slid the light
light
skin.
skin. Just turn light skin on it. We just
I'm thinking the motherfucker very similar to her skin
They don't give
tone.
a fuck now. They said Viv on
Viv was
Broadway,
like that.
but go ahead, TV. It's on you to unpack.
No, man, I'm just saying, man, like, he knew what he was doing. He knew how much power he had. He knew.
The unpacked shirt is on its
You know what I
way.
mean? Like,
Lester,
we
the
give
unpacked
people
shirt
too
is on
much
its
credit.
way. Let me unpack that. It's on its way.
We give these people too much credit. Everybody on the set knew what happened. Everybody knew after that she didn't get no acting jobs. Like, she just disappeared off the planet.
She
after
did,
that.
literally.
But she was good. She was good at what she
She
did.
was.
She made people feel at home. You know what I mean? And
That's understandable.
he should have did what he did right now. Like, I know it's probably later. He got that money. He can do it. But she should have did it a long time. It's probably been 20 years. This woman probably been struggling. When she was on one of the hottest shows in the '90s, that still
Causing
play,
trouble.
that's still playing right now,
Causing
that
trouble.
everybody is getting.
And that she would
Royalties
admit,
from.
and that she would admit to that she was difficult. She was snapping off on motherfuckers.
She had something going on, but you go to him if I'm rocking with you on the show. That's just
But
like us on this
Will
show right
Smith
now.
was a
Like
kid.
if you become
But-
difficult, and my nigga, believe me,
Hold on.
you can be difficult. But I ain't about to go to dudes and be like, man,
Hold
look,
on.
man, we need to get rid of
Hold on.
motherfucking LV right
But
now.
that's
man.
never
But
been.
I'm
Will
gonna come to
Smith
you
was
and be
a
like,
kid
bro, what's
then.
going on?
Will Smith ain't the Will
Man,
Smith that
fuck
he is
that.
today.
That nigga wasn't no kid.
That
That,
nigga
nigga already
could
was
barely even
successful
act.
from his motherfucking work. Because I used to listen to Will Smith as a
And-
kid.
yeah.
Parents just don't understand.
And that
Girls
nigga
ain't nothing
sitting
but trouble. Bro, he had paper.
Nigga, that nigga sitting up doing-
Him, man, look,
Nigga, we
man.
ain't doing that.
Him and Jazzy Jeff was already getting paper. He knew the business. Bro, he knew what he did.
But if she was fucking up, she was
Even
fucking
if he
up.
fucked up and he didn't know it, a couple years later, he should have thought about it.
And
Like
bring
you,
it back
you, you,
in,
you fucking, you own the show and you like, damn, Viv was good. What's going on with her
and
right
bring
now?
it
She
back
ain't on
in.
nothing. You just gotta acknowledge what happened. I ain't saying
Denise
just-
said light skinned Viv was very timid. Dark skinned Viv was very she was a force. I agree with her.
Exactly. She
She was
reminded
a
us
force.
of,
Hell
she
yeah.
reminded us of the people in our family, the women in our family.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, well, then they should have kept
No cap.
They should have
Like
kept
you
the
said, no
bulldog
cap.
on, so they could prepare us for the bulldog
Period.
women that we.
They should have
ran
just made a roll
into.
around her being pregnant. You feel me? I don't see why not.
Oh, that's how they got her up out of there.
No, Will got her up out of there, but
I'm
I'm
talking
saying
about
she
the-
said
oh,
she
they
was
could've-
pregnant,
oh,
and they
okay.
should have just wrote a
Oh,
script around that. Made it
Okay,
real.
then make
You
it
feel
seem
me?
like Uncle
Yeah.
Phil knocked her up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why not?
Yeah, that would have been believable. I think Phil would have knocked
Why
her
not?
up.
They write everything else. They
I
write
think
everything
Aunt
else
Viv had a kid. Light skinned Aunt Viv have a kid.
Not doing the show though.
We're
Yeah.
talking about dark skinned Viv though.
No, I'm saying like after she got kicked off the show, light skinned Aunt Viv wound up
So
getting pregnant.
why couldn't they have
Hey, man,
wrote
let's get a
script
vote.
for the
Hold on,
dark skinned
time
Viv?
out.
Is all I'm saying.
Hold on, time out. Let's get a vote.
What?
Light skin Viv, dark skin Viv. Get it in. Then we about to rotate. I think
I'm
that
dark
was-
skinned Viv.
Hands down, dark skinned.
Heart, hands down.
Well, hold on.
Light skinned
I'm
Viv
light
wasn't
skin-
even that talented,
I'm light
man. I
skin
promise.
Viv. I'm light skin Viv because it makes Hillary.
We ain't seen her since either.
It makes Hillary look more of a.
When the last time you seen light skinned Viv? But she
Hold on.
didn't even get kicked off the show. When the last time you seen her?
Hold on.
She wasn't
Shit.
talented.
Hold on, man. Y'all
That's
can't, y'all can't kill my fantasies. Man.
All right,
I had
all
a
right, man. Come with
fantasy.
your fan. Let us know.
I had.
Let us know.
Pause.
I had a
Pause.
lightweight.
Pause. Pause.
Kill my fantasy.
Yeah,
What you talking about?
pause.
They going with the dark skin. Everybody
Hold
going
on,
with the dark
hold on,
skin
hold
on
on.
here.
Hold on, hear me out though. Cause y'all hear me out. So Hillary was my lightweight crush.
Oh man.
Curly hair,
What does
light
your mama
skin,
got to do with any of that?
because the dark skinned auntie wouldn't produce.
You don't know
Man,
that.
Hillary.
You don't know that. There's dark skins that produce.
It's all make believe. Now we can't just
Both my
make
parents
we
are dark
just
skinned.
can't
I'm a little light. What you talking about?
We talking about
You are.
fantasy land. We talking about fantasy
Both my
island.
brother and my sister is darker, man. They thought I was adopted. You hear me?
Shit.
And
My
brother
grandma
always
don't even
teased
think
me.
I'm
I'm
like
light
that.
skinned. I'm light skinned.
I'm
the
light
black-
skinned.
the
I'm
black-
light skinned.
My
Hey,
brother
man.
dark.
The
and
black
my
woman's
sister's dark.
womb can produce
I'm
any
light-skinned.
color, bro. I
Am I light-skinned?
I didn't see some
No,
albinos
hell
come out.
no.
Man, I always been yellow, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm light skinned.
Man, you might, I can see you
Hey,
getting some
Buddy
booty
said,
cream.
Buddy said, Lily on some bullshit. He tend to do that every now and Bud.
Yeah, hold on,
Hey,
though.
Bud Light, he tend to do that every now
Hold
and
on,
then.
though. Hold on, though. Just let me unpack this real quick. The light-skinned Vivian made Hillary more real than the dark-skinned.
You shouldn't even look at it like that.
Why?
It shouldn't even been a thing. You said it's fantasy. It's not real.
But then
listen.
y'all reading off comments talking about that the dark-skinned Vivian represented a strong black woman.
She did.
And then the light. It's
But
not
it
real.
wasn't just because of her skin, though.
It's make
It wasn't because of her skin. It was her acting.
the dialogue is.
It was her
make-believe.
acting, man. When she,
dialogue is
used to sit, when she
make-believe.
used to sit Will down and give him that motherfucking advice and break him down, it was real, bro. You
See, I
can see
wasn't
it in
worried
your
about
household.
what I was worried about. Hillary.
Jenny said, not to
I'm
keep
worried
reading
about
off
Hillary.
our, because what's happening is we find ourselves reading off family member
They talking
comments.
about you really on the boo-boo
Yeah,
around
and
here.
then,
They talking
but
about
Jenny said that the dark skin of Viv could definitely produce light skinned.
Of course.
We ain't listen. We talking
Seen
make
it too many
believe.
times.
Peter
You
Pan.
making
Well, hold on,
it
time out.
make-believe.
Well, Peter Pan and Tinkerbell
Was there a
can
couple?
produce. It's
Right,
just
Yolanda, all colors in the
fictional
black family.
characters. We talking about fictional characters. I fart like a.
You is, what is wrong?
We talking about fictional characters. All right, hold on.
Oh, man.
right, all right.
The
Now we
LB
go-
the great.
All
LB
right.
the goddamn
And
great.
so,
Every time. Every
It's
time.
not LV. We don't do something.
Man, what would we do without him?
I see
What
the
would we
nigga
do?
look. That nigga was feeling that nigga. I had to say something. All right, y'all. Hold on. All right, back at it. Hold on. Time
Hey,
out.
I'm gonna just say this right now. I feel like with today's comments, I want to get that out the way. With today's comments, I feel like we're gonna give merchandise to Buddy.
We gotta
Buddy,
get merchandise
Buddy, we
going
gotta
on,
pull
man.
up. We got
Buddy,
some
what?
merchandise. We got some
We
rubber
still
bands.
got me. We still got.
But I want to give it to Buddy though. I want to give it to Buddy because Buddy is the one that's been in tune.
He might
and
log
in tune.
out. Come
Yeah,
on,
Buddy
man.
been in
Hold
the
on.
game.
Time
That's
out.
my
So,
guy right
Buddy,
there. That's
hold
real.
on.
What we
Hold
gonna
on.
do? What we gonna
Hold
do
on.
is send you a. We can't send you. You gotta come pick up, pull up and pick it up. It's gonna be a t-shirt.
Oh,
Smartest
no,
Dumb
y'all
People.
can't do that, man.
And a
It's
wristband.
more. Buy one. It's more.
It's-
This is the giveaway, buddy.
Why
we got
the fuck would I buy one?
No, I'm talking about whoever can buy one.
Man, you
this is
got-
for Buddy. Buddy, you got a T-shirt waiting for you and some rubber bands. Some rubber bands that says the smartest dumb people.
Don't wrap it around no brick neither, man. Put it around your wrist, man. We bands.
I was trying to understand what he meant. I'm thinking of okay. Hey, buddy, call me or message me on Facebook. We'll get that.
Brandy said bullshit.
That right. She said that long time
Brandy,
ago.
we gonna
talk about.
Brandy, we definitely gonna ship you a shirt. Don't worry, I got you. We gonna ship you a shirt and some rubber
Who
bands.
said I'm getting the shirt? Hold on.
Hey, sis said she
sis
get the
said
shirt
she getting
regardless
the
of
shirt.
what the fuck you talking about.
All right.
Well,
So,
fuck, she ain't paying for shit.
dog, my shit lacking or something. All right, we want.
It's cold as fuck. I gotta close this window.
My feet
bro.
cold in this motherfucker. Bro. My
Oh,
feet is
man.
cold.
It's fucking
I
cold.
thought it was just me.
All right, hold on. We're gonna unpack one more little thing that we touched on lightly.
It's cold too.
And
I'm cold.
it's
man.
from-
This nigga said his feet cold.
My feet cold.
It's from a T.I.
Okay, let's speak
T.I.
on it. Speak on it.
T.I.
Yeah, what was T.I. talking about with the
Yeah.
women and the men and what, man? Go ahead. Let's go ahead and
All right,
let's
so,
unpack, let's
yeah,
unpack that thing right now, though.
Let's unpack
Let's
that.
unpack
yo.
that right now.
Niggas unpack shit every day, B. We about to unpack this. So,
Let's talk about it. You
So-
gotta get to it, nigga. We
So-
got 10 minutes.
Hurry up.
all right,
Nine,
all right. Let me
man.
get a
9
quick
minutes
bust
on the
down.
clock.
Let me get a quick bust down. Okay, so T.I. and he was doing the show and he was talking about women who say that they want a man with 0 bitches. Pardon my French. But I'm just
That's what he said.
That's what he said.
Right.
And so he said that that women want a man with 0 bitches. But T.I. is like that. He can't even imagine what a man with 0 bitches
Right. Man,
would
hold on.
look like.
So, okay.
Or
So-
be like.
So let me be the first to unpack this
Okay,
thing
go
right
ahead.
Don't be
You
different.
see something in the club.
Mm-hmm.
She's sexy in the motherfucker, right?
Right.
If ain't no other nigga that tapped you on the motherfucker or you see him looking or something, you're gonna be like, is it just me? You're already gonna be probably a little tipsy anyway. Am I tripping?
right.
Am I the only one looking at this thing?
The
Is
2
she
to
sexy
10,
or not?
the 2 to 10.
Until somebody be like, nigga, you see that?
Yeah, yeah.
This thing right there. And that's when you know, okay, it's go time.
It in the house style.
So it's really about you just understanding and having that common bond with other people that we know this motherfucker sexy right here, right? Like I'm not going crazy. I'm not the only one. Like you're not gonna go in a club and very rarely is it one motherfucker that you're gonna be looking at and ain't nobody else in the club looking at her.
Right.
So what I'm saying is that other people's attraction to somebody is also attractive to you. You see what I'm saying? So I understand exactly what he's saying. Shit.
So do you think that it play vice versa with
But
it go
with,
both
with
ways.
the breakdown between
It go both
men
ways.
and women?
It go both ways.
Because normally when a motherfucker walk in the club, and I'm speaking personally, I may be shooting for a 10. Come 12 o'clock, a 2 will do me just fine. You know what I'm saying?
Sis said T.I. is only saying that because his wife keep letting him get away with cheating. Hey, shit, he got cheating.
She can't
Leave
do
it.
nothing about
Leave
it.
it. Leave
She
it.
can't do nothing
Go
about
ahead,
it.
yeah, go.
No,
Please,
Go ahead.
please,
Keep
read-
unpacking. Keep unpacking. We got 5 minutes and some change.
Please do that comment again. Please.
No,
Yes, run it back. Run it back through.
He said, "I'm gonna be 100." I'm gonna tell him what I said clearly. When I first hit the club, I'm looking for a 10. I'm scouring 10. Let me get a 10.
Listen what
I need a
let's
10.
stand, dog.
Nigga need a 10. Come 12. Give me a 2. I want the softest target.
Yes, man. That's why he LV.
LV,
That's why he
I want
LV.
to
They should be in him,
Come
bro.
12. Point me to a
The
2.
liquor that kicked in.
Oh, point me to a 2.
Motherfucker needs some easy access.
Point me to a 2.
Here's a show called Easy Access.
Point me to a 2. And because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? That that measurement shit and that tool shit, that's
You don't
only
understand what's a 2?
motherfucker-
600 pounds?
Oh man, hey,
no,
hey,
no,
600
no,
pounds.
no, no,
600
no,
pounds can't
no,
never
no.
be no 2. That's a
600
zero.
pounds ain't even on the scale.
That ain't even on the scale.
That's some shit you'll say.
Ain't even on the scales. A 2 is
That eye about to go down. But
little bitty
hold
little
on. A 2,
ponytail.
it ain't got nothing to do with weight. Cause I know some 300 beautiful 10 pounds, some motherfucking 200-300 motherfuckers that find in a motherfucker, and that's up there high on the scale. Now, when you talking about 2, you got to tie in a bunch of algorithms that go into that, and so it depends on receptiveness. It depends on flirtness. It depends on if she ready to smoke.
Receptiveness meaning they accepting anything going right.
Yeah.
They accepting anything
so
going
if
right
she'll
now.
fuck me and fuck another nigga, that lowers her score. So there's a bunch of things that go into the scoring, because you can have a 5 that won't go, and she'll stay at 5.
She looking for her 10.
Yeah, she looking for a 10, but a 2, it goes into how hard she is, how willing she is, how accepting she is, along with the looks. Looks just don't tie into the numbers, because I'd rather take a cool 5 than a fucked up, tore up 10 any day.
of course.
And so
I agree with
that's
that.
what that's.
Somebody just said, Lord Jesus.
That's my nigga. That's my nigga Denzel. My nigga Rondell.
Rondell, hey, Lord Jesus.
Hey,
You
who?
talking about,
Hey, who?
bruh. Hey,
man, it's just real.
He giving the secrets away, buddy. Hey, he giving the motherfucking,
You know what I'm saying?
when you
hold
drunk
on.
and you
She
looking
said
for anything.
only 2 is willingness at 1 a.m. Yo, I gotta
That's
disagree.
what we was talking about, though.
I
We
got
talking
this
about
already.
what-
Hey, Michael Rowland said you might as well say she need to. Got 2 arms and 2 legs. That's a 2. That's a 2 for you.
Do that box.
Somebody said, end this now.
Hey, we
Trust me,
got-
we're
we
on
got a
our way
couple
out.
minutes left,
We
Tom.
got 5 minutes
Why
left.
you
Trust
saying
me.
that, blood?
They talking about
Y'all
some weather.
niggas is faking.
Fine.
That's dumb.
Hey.
Get out of here. All these niggas in tour fuck
Hey,
somebody
hold
tour.
on. I ain't lying. Hey,
You know what I'm saying?
everybody had
Don't
their
let
year or
nobody-
2. Well, they
Don't
had
let no,
they-
and I
they
ain't
had
talking about
their
that
2
current
days.
situation.
They had their 2
Nobody
days.
on this panel ain't never hit a 2. I wouldn't give a
I
damn.
swear to God, on my life, I've never hit it.
It depends on what you consider a 2.
I've never
That's
seen a
just
2.
your
I don't even
opinion.
know what a 2 is.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Because it's only your opinion what a 2 is. Because everybody grade women
Well,
different.
call me Shallow Hal, because I don't
No,
know.
you're not shallow how, because
I don't know a
somebody
2.
might like
Call
a
me
skinny.
Shallow
A
Hal.
motherfucker might like a skinny woman.
2003 to 2009, yeah.
Hold on.
2 or 2.
You got motherfuckers out here.
A
Oh,
2?
be real.
Hold on.
A 2 is so
Goddamn,
low.
Hold on,
man,
time out.
goddamn.
You got men out here who won't date a skinny woman.
Me. I love me.
Okay, and then you got some
Hey,
niggas out
Lester
here.
said she been hating from the start. Who you keep talking about, Lester? Lester said somebody in there hating. Go ahead.
You talking
But
about
then
Brandy?
you got
It's on Brandy.
Brandy is
No,
our
ain't nobody.
Brandy is our top
they just
fan.
giving their opinion.
Yeah, Brandy is our top fan.
This, he said
They
this.
just giving their opinion.
Lester is crazy. Lester.
He just picking
They
up for his little
beefing,
bro.
they beefing in the
Yeah,
chat.
That's what you know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
looking
He
out for
somebody
the
talking
MV.
about for his little bro.
Brandy is definitely a top
Oh,
fan.
man, he ain't going
Shout out
for
to
it.
Lester Vine. He's the top fan as well.
He ain't going for it.
They just talking shit. That's cool. Fans talk shit. Laugh.
Hey,
joke.
right
That's
on
what we
mama's
here
mama's,
for.
buddy.
You
You
know
hear
what
me?
I'm
God
saying?
damn, man. We gotta keep this thing real.
That what we didn't do
got
the
two-
health
we got
tip.
2 minutes.
We didn't do the health tip. TV.
Man, the
TV,
health
he
tip of
wanted
the
to
day
prepare
is this here.
himself
I'm gonna
for
be
it.
real. I'm gonna be real because I wanted to go into all type of other bullshit.
Don't drink that
I'm
wine.
gonna tell you this here. This coronavirus shit, y'all don't want to hear this shit. This COVID shit, man. In my opinion, 5G, these computers, these phones, all this got something to do with it, man. The frequency causes flu-like symptoms. They giving y'all them false positives in the motherfucking goddamn hospital. So
that you,
actually, if you get a test, go back and get 2 or 3 of them and see if it come back negative. But y'all see me with my copper on. I got my copper on. I got my shun
need to
guy.
put the phone
and
out.
my
You
crystals.
need to
Show
start
my
selling
phone.
it. You need to
Huh?
start selling that though.
Oh, hold on,
Show
hold
the
on. I got the copper on the back of my phones. You feel what I'm
So
saying?
you need to start selling the copper though.
Huh? I mean, yeah, we'll get there. You know what I'm saying? I got my shun guy, my crystals in my pocket. So, man, look, eat right, man. Y'all probably want to start leaving that meat alone. We going into another cycle to where I feel like people that's eating like shit is the ones that getting sick, the ones that ain't got the copper on and protecting themselves from this frequency. That's what it's on. Viruses don't pass like that. That's the health tip of the day. Y'all can take it or leave it. I really don't give a fuck. I ain't had a fucking sniffle in this last goddamn 8 months of this pandemic. So
we gotta
it
talk.
is what it is.
I gotta pack something with you when we get off this. We done. This is the end of the show. This is the end of the show. No, we're tapping.
Hold on, Tommy. What are you
This
talking
is
about?
the end of the
Bud?
show.
What the fuck you talking
Because
about?
we got shit to do.
All right, hold on. We get
Got
to
30
that.
seconds
I just
left,
want to
30
give a shout
seconds.
out to my homegirl Nikki. Watson.
What up, Nikki?
You and Randall. I love that y'all tapped in. Y'all stay tapping in.
Brian, Tom,
Everybody,
Bud,
everybody,
Janice,
Bud,
Brandon.
Bud, come get that like
everybody,
that and
man,
them
you know
wristbands,
what I'm
man.
saying?
Get in touch with
And
them.
man, make sure y'all get y'all a shirt. Now, and I'm gonna get y'all a rubber band. I'm gonna pay for it myself.
Instead of rubber band, bro. That's what they call rubber band.
Yeah, I'm gonna get
You don't
y'all
give it
a
away.
rubber
You don't
band.
pay for anything.
No, I'm gonna pay for
All
it
right,
myself.
so-
just to make
Salute,
sure
Bud.
that y'all be able to go out and advertise for us and let motherfuckers know that we out here doing our thing.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
so we appreciate y'all.
This is the
Love
end of the
y'all.
show. Smartest dumb people. LV the Great.
She said,
It
"Damn,
gave
give
great
me a band.
impact.
I got you.
Health
Yeah,
is wealth.
got you.
Health is wealth.
Yes.
TV, Mr. Shabazz himself,
Nikki,
Anthony that
glad that you
dude.
turned
Y'all have a
in.
great night. Salute.
We out. Spectacular show. Spectacular show, fellas.
Rendell
back.
for sure.
We back, baby.